Southwest Florida. We're at Lee Pitts Live After Work. Behind us is the packed room of people taking pictures on the red carpet. This is the September 24th edition that was hyped, and the hype has lived up. We are unveiling who our mystery singer was tonight. That was the great Lenny Williams of Tower Power fame, and then went on to do some great hits like I Love You, and he turned it out tonight. We're so thrilled to have Lenny Williams here, and my good friend is Senator Dunbar, Attorney Joe North. Both of you, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you. My pleasure. Yes, sir.
Hey,
yeah.
Congratulations on 30 years.
Thank you.
Yeah, you don't look a day over 25.
Who would have thought that on my 30th anniversary, a little kid growing up in the housing projects in Birmingham, Alabama, not knowing where his next meal would come from a lot of the time, would have a great legendary singer like Lenny to be my 30th anniversary present. That would not have happened without my old longtime friend here, Attorney Joe North. We go back over 30 years, and he came to me with the idea, he and Michelle, First Lady, and I was like, you think you can get Lenny Williams? She said, yeah, I think we can get him. So that's how it all went down. Thanks for coming, Lenny.
Yeah, my pleasure. Yes, sir. Yes.
Lenny, first of all, tell me how you enjoying here in our fine city of Fort Myers.
Well, I'm really enjoying it, having a beautiful time. We got a beautiful hotel, the beautiful scenery, looking out and seeing the water there. And Joe tried to get me to come down a day early, and he said, well, bring your wife. And unfortunately, we couldn't do it. And then I called her, telling her about the room, and I said, yeah. I said I was looking for the TV. I was laying on the bed and couldn't find it. And then I saw this little thing, and I pushed it, and the TV come out the dresser or something like to come up out the floor. I said,
That's the best for you.
You had one of those rooms with a TV that comes up out the thing? Because I stayed over there. My TV doesn't even come up out the thing. I got an old flat
No,
screen.
They gave me your room, I guess, right there. They messed
you
up
got
right
a
there.
fancy room that I have over there, the luminaire. I got to say, hey, I want the Lenny treatment.
Yes,
Lenny, I would have to work hard to get to that level, but one day I'll be able to get to that level as well.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Let me get to this before I get to all this stuff about you performing tonight and how the crowd just really embraced you, and you appeal to a wide range of different ages, and people I was walking around, people was just in awe of you and how you connect with the crowd. First, I got to talk about the clothes, bruh.
Yes.
You came in here with, you told me I got some shining stuff. You told me that.
I did tell you that, yes. Yeah.
Hey, man, you were clean, man. Is that like, that goes all the way back to your Tower Power days where presentation is everything?
Well, when I was in Tower Power, I was a little younger, so we kind of did it a little bit different then. You know, we were more kind of, little rockish R&B band, so we just kind of did our own thing. But I ran into Gorgeous George down in Atlanta, Georgia, and he mixed stuff he did Sam Cooke and James Brown, and he's Ron Isley's guy. He does all Ron Isley stuff. So I said, when Ron give you a minute, make me something once a month or something like that. So he sneaks and make me stuff. Ron knows though, yes,
clean,
right,
man,
yes.
You clean. Hey, man, your music, it touches people's soul. Now, I have, of course, I told you I saw you about 10 years ago in Birmingham when you opened up for the Temptations, but I had not heard you do that live down home blues.
Yes.
Man, I didn't know you had that blues in you like that.
Oh, well, I was born in Arkansas,
Okay.
and you know how your grandparents say it's time to go to bed, and you hear them little glasses tingling in there. They reaching up in the cabinet, pulling down that old granddad or something, and the glasses start tinkling, and you sneak around there and see grandpa, grandma dancing. This is some B.B. King, some Howlin' Wolf or something like that. So that was always in me, and I definitely like to do it because that's where it all started. Gospel music and the blues. Yeah, I'm not sure which one started first. I guess those slaves, they probably didn't know. They got the blues one minute and then they think about the good Lord coming and saving them the next minute. So those two genres of music were kind of born right around the same time.
Joe, you got to sit front row, look at the great Lenny do his thing. You also got a chance to meet his road manager, DJ, what have we. Talk about experiencing Lenny Williams and the whole experience up close.
I'm still in awe because, as I was telling them, Benita and I watch his videos on YouTube all the time. And to see him in person is just huge for me. And it's something that I'm going to take with me for the rest of my life. So thank you for tonight. Thank you for blessing our city with your voice.
Yeah.
30
pleasure,
years.
right? Yeah, just wanted to honor you. Yes, right.
Hey, man,
yeah.
this is the biggest honor I ever had. I had a couple of them along the way, but this tops everything. Key to the city, all of that. Having Lenny right here in Fort Myers, and the people in Fort Myers got treated to something, Lenny. I was telling you that, getting national recording artists to come to our community is something that Joe and I have talked about, and we're going to continue to build upon what you started for us tonight, and we're going to try to keep this going on annually. So thanks for giving us the opportunity to go there.
Yeah. It's my pleasure, right? Yeah, my pleasure.
It's gonna be tough to top that, though. We'll try, but it's gonna be tough to top that.
Let's catch up with Lenny for a minute. Tell people what you're doing now since COVID hits. Now you on tour? Or how
yes, right, on tour. We were in Montgomery with Ozzy Brothers a couple weeks ago, and then last week I believe we was in what was our last week, John? I can't think of it. I think I was in Indianapolis, in Chicago last week, and then next week we go to Nashville, and then we had a date with Charlie Wilson coming up in Albany, but I heard it might get canceled because of the COVID down there. But we're just keeping busy. Got a date coming up in Minneapolis. I know your lovely wife is from Minneapolis. I was telling her, and we're going to do a show there with. In Minnesota, right? But the city of Minneapolis with the Whispers and Stephanie Mills, right? So, so we, just keeping busy and just trying to stay safe and make a little money, Right? Yeah. I got a wife that need to get her hair done, right? Yeah.
And Lenny, we want to keep you safe. I had my shot. I know you've had your shot. Joe has had his shot, but I want to do everything I can to make sure we keep you safe. You are. A national treasure.
Yes, he is.
Okay, and we don't want any. We make sure you keep yourself safe, and keep doing your thing. How do you? I mean, you seem so fit. You seem so got all that energy. Give me some advice. Give me and Joe some advice on how we can, a few more years we can still be like Lenny. Still, you never stop moving. Did you?
I try to drink a lot of water.
Okay.
Exercise every day. If I don't go to the gym, go for a walk for 2 or 3 miles. Eat oatmeal. I used to hate oatmeal when I was a kid, but now I know it's good for you. I just eat it right out the box. Just put a little water in it, and I don't even put no sugar or nothing in it, and eat that, and eat a lot of vegetables and stuff like that, and just try to maintain
us a roadmap.
Kenny, Lenny, I always, I've interviewed like 20,000 people, and every time I get a musical guest on the show, I let them do a little acapella.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm setting you up.
You're setting me up.
So you start thinking about it for a second. I'm gonna let you do a little acapella so people at home can see you who didn't see you on the stage before. Just start thinking about something. You're one of your big hits. And let's come back over here to Attorney Joe. No, Joe.
You're not gonna ask me to sing, are you?
No. But I want to thank you, Joe. Hey, I want to thank you for the vision, man. You work behind the scenes. People never know that our senator here, he's just all about the community. He's community first. Anything related to law, particular accident and negligence, security, he doesn't like to talk about that kind of thing. But I'm letting you know that's to be the first person you call, and we lucky to have the best attorney in the state of Florida in our community, and a real people person who cares about the people. He's my role model. I want to be like him. I'm the hard guy. Joe keeps me calm. Joe, we finally got Lenny on the stage, huh?
Yes, we did, and I'm so happy about that. And for the perfect occasion, too, your 30th anniversary of Lee Pitts Live. And we're going to hold you to 30 more years. We're not going to let you stop,
man,
by the way.
30 years, I'm going to be touring and relaxing and maxing like Lenny. Hey, look, Joe, 30 years went by so fast, didn't it? In my world, I don't know about in yours.
No, mine, too. I tell people all the time, it seems like I've been doing this for 3 years, and I've been practicing law for 30 years now.
Right.
And but they say, and Lenny Williams and I were talking about this earlier, as long as you're doing something that you love, the time does fly by, and it's not work.
And we got a legend right here, Pastor Glover. Let's work you in here. Come over for a second. Come on, because Pastor Glover, I see you standing right there. I want people to see this kind of image. Work your way right here. I got a mic for you in my hand. Pastor Glover, it doesn't seem like it was 30 years ago when we were bumping into each other in the bank and things like that, does it? It was like 30 years went by fast, would you say?
Extremely fast, but as Joe said, when you're doing something that you love and you're passionate about it, time flies. And if you're adding value to the lives of other people, that adds value to your life as well.
When we have a performer like Lenny Williams that we can enjoy, and even you as a pastor, I saw you and the First Lady enjoying it, though, because you understand his humor is in his music as well, and the voice is just outstanding, right? It takes you back.
Well, music is a gift from God. And I think what Lenny does is as much a gift from God as what I do. Anytime you can do anything to encourage people, to strengthen them in their journey, I believe God is in that. So right. I was immensely blessed tonight.
You enjoyed that blues too?
Oh man, Lenny was on it.
Hey, Pastor Glover, you know, the whole idea of making Lenny a mystery guest, I was like, well, why you want to be mystery? Job, that was Joe and Benita's idea, and it worked out really good because people were really surprised and got a real good treat.
Well, and you played it up well also. He threw every name out there but Lenny. So we were very, very pleasantly surprised. And, of course, people couldn't wait for you to get to your signature song. And you nailed it, man.
Right,
you gave a show up to that point, and that just put it over the top.
Lenny, what will it take for us to get you back here, say, in a year or so?
Oh yeah, just Joe's
Keep
got
this
my
up.
phone
Keep
number.
the
Joe's got my phone number.
I
but yeah,
do. It's
yeah,
locked
yeah,
in.
Joe got Lenny
yeah,
Williams sale.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's Joe North, man.
Yes.
He have Lenny Williams. Can they think I can get it from?
You got to get hooked up with the senator. Yes,
Right,
right.
tell
Yes,
everybody.
yeah.
I want to be able to tell everybody I got
Yes.
Lenny Williams sale.
And now we with the pastor too. Yes, right. Yes, and the number one TV guy. We rocking and rolling. Yeah,
Dream
Yes.
team.
All right, no, I didn't figure. I told you going to have to do a little acapella. On that.
Okay, we got the pastor here, so I'm gonna sing a song I used to sing in church when I was a kid. The love of God guides me along my way. The love of God never will let me stray. The love of God will always be there. For the love of God is everywhere. I used to sing that when I was in church when I was
Hey, Lenny Williams.
13, 14. Yeah, right, yeah.
Hey Lenny, who like when you look at the music in today's time, who are you optimistic about the music, particularly coming out of the R&B world, our young generation, or are you feeling like the tradition has has waned over the years?
No, I mean you go to any church on. I tell people say well, R&B is dead and there's no young singers. So you can go to any church on Sunday, pick a little one, a little tiny one, a big one. There's somebody there gonna make you raise your hand, and you gonna reach down there to put $1 in church, and some gonna get a hold of you, gonna put $100 in church. They're gonna make you feel good. Yeah, so I think that there's so many young people in church that are singing, and and they're gonna do their thing. They're gonna explore.
Let Pastor Glover expound on that.
Well, I think he's exactly right. And, those songs, that genre, are classics. Mm-hmm. And even in my church, we're contemporary modern, and so we do a lot of contemporary modern music. But my musicians know how to take some of those same songs and put a modern twist on it. And those demographics that grew up with that, it makes it very special for them. Those are some of our most powerful services, as a matter of fact. Right. So he's exactly right about that.
Okay. Well, you guys got a chance. We're going to give Lenny, I don't know if you're going to hang around. Can people get close to you or get a picture with you, or we'll get a picture up here on our red carpet too?
We'll figure that out.
We'll make it safe. We'll be right back with more Lee Pitts Live after work.